Y'all, another mixtape review. 50 Cent with Animal Ambition, the EP. I know it's just basically the tracks that he put out already. You know, I've seen it on that Piff, and I was like, oh, let me check it out. You know what I mean? Because I really never, I listened to all of the tracks, the majority of them, but never really all in one order. But other than that, it was just 5 joints. You know, The Funeral, Hold On, Free Agent featuring Fat Joe. I think that was on K Slade mixtape or something like that, if I'm correct. This Is Murder, Not Music. I remember when that shit first came out, I thought that shit was okay. Warning You, you know what I mean? Good record. But basically, if 50 Cent sounds like this on his new album, Animal Ambition, I think, you know, it's sort of getting back to the old 50 Cent, the old content. But it's like, man, this nigga been releasing tracks for so long, and it's like, if all these tracks is going to be on Animal Ambition, why would we buy the album? I think that's kind of bad marketing. Maybe he knows something we don't know, but if all these tracks is going to be on the album, you basically giving us... He basically doing what Justin Bieber did when he did the whole Justin Bieber 10 days, a new song, and then threw a couple more tracks on there and delivered the album. I don't really think that's a good look, you know what I'm saying? But The Funeral, of course, that song was hard. You know, that beat was crazy. The content, the storytelling, that shit was flawless. Hold On, that's one of the hardest 50 Cent records. It gave me that mixtape feel, you know what I mean? That old school 50. Like, yeah, that song get 3 checks because I fuck with that. The beat, the sample, his slow flow, his lyrics, you know, the content, the hook. God damn, like, I heard that shit like, now that's the 50 that I fuck with. Free Agent featuring Fat Joe. Of course, he threw a fucking diss at Kanye West, of course. You know, y'all heard that. But to hear Fat Joe and 50 on the same record, whoever thought we would see that shit? And I gotta say, they definitely compliment each other. I don't know why these niggas had the problem. Of course, 50 explained that if y'all watched the Breakfast Club interview. But I definitely would like to see him and Joe do some more music together, because they definitely, you know what I mean, can make good records. But the beat was dope. It had a great sample. Joe flow was crazy. 50 flow and his lyrics are dope as shit. That was just a phenomenal record, man. Straight up. I like the great sample ending of the record. A very New York sound hip-hop record. And they sound great on the fucking record, man. Straight up. 50 sound like the old 50 on this shit, no doubt. Number 4, This Is Murder, Not Music. He just basically took a beat, spit a couple bars, and was talking shit on it. So I was like, man, this is a waste of a beat, you know what I mean? But that's just 50 Cent. I thought that shit was okay. The beat was cool. His flow was cool. Lyrics straight. But he just was talking a lot of shit on the record. So at the end of the day, what can you do? Warning You. It sounded like I heard this record before. It sounded like some shit Eminem would do in a sense, you know what I mean? Or Kendrick Lamar. But other than that, it was a hard beat. I like his flow. The aggression in his lyrics, definitely, I fuck with that. Great hook. Whoever she is can sing her ass off. And the content was good, man. So I definitely feel out of the 5 records I heard, you know, I fuck with at least 4 of them, you know what I mean? So I definitely see that if 50 Cent is going to drop Animal Ambition, I could see me purchasing that, because the last album that I did buy was Before I Self-Destruct, and then I bought The Massacre and lost it. Then I bought the re-release of it with the DVD. I didn't get a chance to Get Rich or Die Trying. I bought the G-Unit album, the first one. I bought the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack. I didn't buy Curtis. I thought that shit was horrible. I bought Lloyd Banks. Did I buy any of his albums? No, I didn't buy any of his albums. I fucking bought Tony Yayo album. I know, crazy, right? But basically, yeah, when G-Unit was popping, I supported him, you know what I mean? I may go back and get Get Rich or Die Trying and Curtis, you know what I'm saying, just to have it for the collection and shit like that. But 50 can't go wrong if he delivered with this kind of content, this aggression, you know what I mean? It's not back to Get Rich or Die Trying, but it's still at the point where, okay, it's not really no pop type shit. But I think a lot of people feel like the whole subliminal shit, not subliminal shit, but jabbing artists and shit, it's kind of old now. You know what I mean? Because it's not like he going at nobody new. But we all know he said in the interview it's only one person he got to really finish off, and that's Rick Ross. I don't really want to see that shit, because it's like, honestly, when they had the problem, we all seen that shit. You had DJs even co-signing. Ross won that shit because 50 took a approach at it like the Pimpin' Curly shit. And that was horrible. You know, he went at Ja, Jada, all of them way better than he did Ross. And at the end of the day, it didn't stop Ross, and look at him now. Now, at the end of the day, is Ross still where he used to be? As far as music goes, I don't think so. But, I mean, to have him go at him again for the whole beefing, I don't really want to see that shit. I would like to see Jay and 50 go at it. I don't even want to see 50 go at Wayne. But honestly, I think he's just focused on his music. You know, stop that weak-ass dissing shit. If you could get Summer G Unit back together, do it, because y'all was an unstoppable force. And at this point, if everybody came back to the table with their business right and their mind right and put that work in with the music, G Unit can, you know, rebrand itself and come back and destroy shit. Real talk. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I think it's a lame for him. You know what I mean? But 50 just got to sit there and make niggas understand that, you know, I got here for my hard work. If y'all want to get here, you know, don't expect a handout. Get out there and grind and hustle and get your shit. You dig? But other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think of the songs 50 has put out. I think he just put out a new one with Trey Songz called Smoke. And he put out another one a couple days ago. I forget the name of that. But y'all let me know if y'all expecting 50 new album to sell, or will it flop? Or even, is y'all even a 50 Cent fan still? Who knows? Other than that, I'm out. One.